It was supposed to be a carefree weekend. 5 college friends, eager for a getaway, rented a grand but slightly decayed mansion through Airbnb. Tucked away in the heart of the woods, the mansion promised charm, solitude, and adventure. They arrived on a foggy afternoon, bags in hand, laughter masking the chill that seeped through the mansion's towering facade. As they stepped inside, the scent of aged wood and dampness greeted them. The floorboards creaked under their weight, and the air carried a strange stillness. The mansion was as promised: vintage decor, ornate chandeliers, and a sense of history in every corner. They quickly settled in, exploring the various rooms, joking about who would take the master bedroom. But then, one of them, Sophia, paused. She pointed to a curious feature on the second-floor hallway. A door, unlike the others, padlocked shut. It wasn't listed in the house description, nor did it appear on the provided floor plan. The friends laughed it off, calling it a storage room, but deep down, they all felt the same nagging unease. That night, curiosity won. Armed with a flashlight and a set of tools, Mike decided to investigate. The others gathered behind him, half joking but clearly intrigued. It took effort, but the lock eventually gave way. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase leading downward. "A basement?" Maria whispered. But something was wrong. Basements go beneath houses, yet the layout suggested this room extended beyond the mansion's foundation. Hesitant but unable to resist, they descended, flashlights piercing the suffocating darkness. The stairs led to an enormous room, far larger than any basement could logically be. Its walls were made of something indescribable, shifting between textures like stone, wood, and metal. Strange objects cluttered the space: cracked porcelain dolls with hollow eyes, clocks ticking out of sync, and mirrors that reflected not the room, but distorted, unfamiliar faces. A chill ran through them as they spotted something moving. No, slithering, on the edge of the room, just out of the flashlight's reach. The air felt heavy, pressing against their chests like an invisible weight. They all wanted to leave, but the room seemed alive, its very essence tugging them deeper. Suddenly, the door behind them slammed shut, echoing like a gunshot. Sophia screamed, rattling the door handle, but it wouldn't budge. Mike banged against it, his voice cracking as he shouted for help. The room's temperature dropped, their breaths visible in the flickering flashlight beams. "It's the house," Maria stammered. "It doesn't want us to leave." From the shadows, a deep guttural sound emerged. A laugh, a growl. It was neither human nor animal. They turned, their flashlights shaking, as the mirrors reflected not them, but twisted versions of their own terrified faces, mocking them. A voice whispered, clear as day but coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. "One stays, or none leave." The friends froze, the weight of those words sinking in. The room wasn't just alive, it was sentient, and it wanted something. Someone. Panic set in. They argued, each desperate to escape, but no one willing to sacrifice themselves. The objects in the room began to move, rearranging themselves into grotesque shapes, the walls pulsating like a beating heart. Time was running out. In the end, it was Sam who stepped forward. Tears streaming down his face, he whispered, "I'll stay." The room seemed to approve, the oppressive air lifting slightly. The door creaked open, revealing the staircase again. The friends hesitated, begging Sam to reconsider, but he shook his head. "Go, before it changes its mind." They ascended in silence, hearts heavy with guilt. As they reached the top and turned back, the staircase was gone. The door was just a wall now. Back in the safety of the mansion, the friends tried to convince themselves it was over. But as they packed up to leave, Maria noticed something chilling. In a dusty mirror near the front door, Sam's reflection stood behind them, watching silently. They left without a word, vowing never to speak of the room again. But deep down, they knew the mansion had claimed its victim. And somewhere, in a room that never existed, Sam still remained. Stay strong and thanks for watching.